Students and faculty at James Madison University are sharing in the grief from the killing of reporter Alison Parker.
The 24-year-old graduated in 2012 from JMU, where she led news coverage for the campus newspaper. NBC 29's Matt Talhelm spent time in the newsroom there today and joins us now with a reaction.
Yeah, you know, it's really hard for us as journalists to cover other journalists, but tonight those students and the professors there at the university are doing what no one in this business wants to do, and that is to cover yet another senseless death. And stunned, numb, those are just a few of the words that students and staff at the Breeze can find to describe what happened today. Now they are paying and preparing to pay tribute to the alum who they all say was bound for big things in this profession.
Any story she worked on, everybody knew she was going to get.
The job of a journalist is to tell a story.
Just to see something like that happen, just heartbreaking.
And the Breeze editor-in-chief, Wayne Epps, is discovering.
I think right now just focusing on like what's happening with yeah.
It's painful when the story becomes personal.
I think everyone is kind of in shock. I'm just looking out at the office as everybody came in, everyone just like glued in on the TV.
Suspected killer of 2 WDBJ 7 employees.
The faces of students and staff at James Madison University's campus newspaper say more than any words they'll write this week.
I just don't have words. I've really struggled today to find words.
The Breeze general manager, Brad Jenkins, points to the byline of Alison Parker in the paper's archives.
She was one of the news editors, so they end up doing a lot of writing of major stories. That she was tenacious, but she was also kind.
The Roanoke reporter who was gunned down on live television led news coverage for the Breeze as a student from 2011 to 2012.
She ran after stories, breaking stories, things like that, and she was just everything you'd want in a really good reporter.
Parker appeared not once but twice in the paper's alumni magazine.
She was always smiling and laughing and enjoying life. She was one of the best that I've worked with.
Professor Ryan Parkhurst shares the story of Parker's hard-working path with all his students.
Even 3 years on after she had left JMU, we still talk about her almost reverentially because she did it the right way.
Now, even this professor of journalism struggles to describe the loss.
It's hard to explain what it's like when you hear that your favorite student, who you knew was going to go to network and do amazing things and be this amazing person in journalism, is shot down in a senseless killing.
Sean knew her.
Yeah.
He called me this morning.
But the way Parker died will not headline the Breeze's first print edition. These students will write her story their way.
Being a JMU alumna and what she brought to the Breeze, she definitely want to remember her in the proper way.
That tribute edition will come out next week just as students return for the start of the fall semester to campus in Harrisonburg. And they had so many great things to say. Tenacious and kind, I think, is the best description you can give in this kind of profession.
That is so true. And everybody's, even people, you know, newsrooms all over, feeling the loss tonight.
It hits everyone, and those students having to work through all of this just like the rest of us, but they're telling a story that's very personal to them, and those professors telling stories. She did the first live shot that JMU had out in the field for their student newscast, so a lot of memories there. They say that they're still struggling to even come up with a way to remember her. They're just working through it, and they think it'll probably hit them, you know, at some point here tonight.
Yeah, well, whichever way they decide will be the right way for them.
Yeah.